I've been talking a lot lately about transformation, about becoming a different version of yourself, and about how you change on the outside and how you change on the inside too. And today I want to talk about part of my journey that really shaped all of that: recovery. I've been clean and sober for 9 years, and when people hear that, they usually just focus on the number 9 years, the milestone, the success story. But what people don't always see is everything that came before that, the reality of addiction, what it actually does to a person, and what it does to the family. Because addiction isn't just something one person goes through, it affects everyone around them. And when I look back on that time in my life, I remember the shame, the guilt, the regret, the promises I made and couldn't keep, the people I let down, and the worry I caused, the fear I put into the people who loved me. And I carried all of that for a long time. I remember feeling trapped, wanting to stop, but not knowing how, wanting things to change, but still making choices that pulled me further away from the person I wanted to be. And there were times when things got really dark, times where I honestly don't know where I would be today if something hadn't changed. Times where my family was left wondering what was going to happen next, if I was okay, if I was safe, if they were going to get that phone call they never wanted to receive. And looking back now, I don't think I really understood what they were really going through. I was dealing with addiction, but they were dealing with fear. And every time they couldn't reach me, every time the phone rang, every time I disappeared or broke another promise, addiction has a way of making you believe you're only hurting yourself. But that's not true. The people who love you go through it too. And there's something else about recovery that I don't think gets talked about enough: the grieving. When people think about recovery, they usually think about what you're leaving behind: the addiction, the habits, the things what weren't good for you. But what I wasn't ready for was how much I would grieve it. Because even when you know something isn't good for you, it can still be familiar. And letting go of something familiar is hard. Even when you know it's the right decision, for me, one of the hardest parts was letting go of the lifestyle itself. Everything was fast, constant movement, constant chaos, always something happening, always someone around. And then one day it wasn't. And at first, that silence was hard. I wasn't used to it. I was used to noise and chaos and constant stimulation. And then there were the people I laughed with, people I cared about in my own way, people I made memories with. And even though I knew some of those relationships weren't healthy for me, it didn't make saying goodbye any easier. Because I think people assume that if something isn't good for you, walking away should be simple. But it's not. You can know something isn't right for you and still feel sad when it's gone. You can make the right decision and still grieve it. And that's something I had to learn. I wasn't grieving because I wanted my old life back. I was grieving because it was a big part of my life for a long time. And closing that chapter was harder than I expected. And one of the hardest parts of recovery wasn't getting sober. It was learning how to live with the regret, learning how to sit with the things I wish I could take back, learning how to accept that I couldn't change the past. I could only change what I did next. And that's what recovery became for me. Not erasing the past, not pretending it didn't happen, but slowly building something different, one day at a time. And when I think about transformation, the kind I talk about on this channel, it didn't start with weight loss, it didn't start with goals, and it didn't start with self-improvement. It started the day I decided I couldn't keep living like that anymore. Everything after that came with one step at a time. And if there's one thing I learned, it's that people really can change. Not all at once, not perfectly, but slowly. Through the choices they keep, making it when it's hard, even when they don't feel ready, even when they're not sure they can. I know were times I didn't believe I could change either, but I'm here now. Not perfect, not finished, still learning, still becoming. And I think that's where recovery really is. Not becoming someone new, but slowly becoming the person you were always capable of being.